Mars, a silent, frozen desert, millions of miles away. But what if this dead planet wasn't always dead? What if these images, captured by NASA's rovers, are actually clues to a much deeper story? Today, we're looking at 3 real images, 1 from Curiosity rover and 2 from Perseverance rover. And together, they might reveal something extraordinary. Let's start with the stunning image. On Earth, rocks are just rocks. But on Mars, rocks are data. Every crack, every layer, every grain of dust is a record of millions, sometimes billions of years. Planetary scientists study these details using a field called Planetary Geology. And here's the truth: you don't need oceans to prove water existed. You just need patterns. And Mars is full of patterns. Flat, thin rock layers are not random. They form slowly, patiently, over time. This process is linked to a concept called sedimentary rock formation. On Earth, this happens in lakes, rivers, and shallow seas. Fine particles settle down, one layer at a time. Now imagine that happening on Mars, not for days, not for years, but for thousands, even millions of years. That means Mars once had stability, not chaos, not destruction, but calm environments where water could exist for long periods. Mars wasn't always a desert. In fact, early Mars may have looked more like Earth than we think. Warmer temperatures, thicker atmosphere, flowing water. These conditions existed during a period scientists call Noachian period. This was over 3.7 billion years ago, and during this time, Mars had everything needed for habitability. Not life confirmed, but the possibility of life. Now let's talk about the surface itself. Mars is covered in fine dust called regolith. This dust is shaped by wind, radiation, and temperature swings. Over time, rocks break down into smaller particles. This process is known as weathering. But Mars has no rain, no flowing rivers today. So what's causing this? Extreme temperature changes, constant bombardment by cosmic radiation, and billions of years of exposure. Mars is slowly, quietly eroding itself. One of the biggest goals of modern Mars missions is to search for organic molecules. These are carbon-based compounds, the building blocks of life. Not life itself, but a critical step toward it. Perseverance is specially designed for this mission. It drills into rocks, collects samples, and seals them in tubes. These samples are planned to be returned to Earth in the future. Why? Because Earth has advanced labs that can detect even the tiniest traces of past biology. If life ever existed on Mars, it may be hidden inside these samples. Not all rocks are the same. Some minerals form only in the presence of water. For example, sulfates, clay's silica deposits. These minerals are like fingerprints of past environments. On Earth, they often form in drying lakes or hydrothermal systems, which means Mars didn't just have water, it had changing environments, wet, then dry, then altered again. A dynamic system, not a static planet. Now here's something subtle, but powerful: the shape of rocks. Rounded edges don't just happen, they are created by motion. On Earth, water flow carries rocks, colliding them, smoothing them over time. This is part of erosion, so when we see rounded stones on Mars, it suggests transport, movement, energy. Something carried those rocks, and the most likely candidate? Water. So if Mars had water, what happened? Why did it become the cold, dry world we see today? The answer lies in its atmosphere. Mars lost most of its atmosphere over time. Without a thick atmosphere, water evaporated or froze, surface pressure dropped, radiation increased. This transformation turned Mars from a potentially habitable world into a hostile desert, a planetary scale collapse. And now, we're at the edge of discovery. With missions led by NASA and future sample return programs, we may soon hold pieces of Mars in our hands, real rocks from another world. And inside them could be chemical signatures or even fossilized traces of ancient microbial life. Not science fiction, not theory, but real, testable evidence. Mars is not just a planet, it's a story of water, of change, of loss, and maybe a story of life that almost happened, or a life that once existed and disappeared. And somewhere out there, those answers are waiting, silent, ancient, and closer than ever to being found. Mars Mysteries, Moon Secrets, Artemis Moon Mission Updates, only on Planet Alive. Subscribe, like, and share to stay connected to space.